The words body tricks appear in white letters against black. Using Sylvia Plath's space to explore my seizures. Canvas turns white with violent red paint streaking, splashing. Words, how do you feel? All right, appear across red and black and yellow paint, which grows bigger, faster, darker. Words, but I didn't. I felt terrible. On a canvas almost entirely covered in paint. Colors change and swirl from red to black to orange, yellow. There is no white.
Not as well, but I need to be awake.
More black paint colors the canvas.
Just tired.
New words appear. Only my case was incurable. Everything fades. The back of a seated woman is being sketched.
On 3 separate days.
Lines are purple. The canvas is white.
Lacosamide, Lamictal, levetiracetam, Topamax.
She is shaded with deep,
implant
dark colors.
Have all not been sufficient. And
The shading is erased.
Not
The
as
shading
good as
comes
on
back.
film. Is that true?
Yeah.
We see a new sketch. Brown lines create the woman sitting. She is hunched over, with her arms grabbing her legs and her head turned away. New words. The more hopeless you were, the further away they hid you, appear in red letters across the top of her head. Blue, yellow, orange lines create the woman in child's pose, her hair in a bun. She is shaded against a dark, violent canvas. There are textures, sparkles, and ridges. Her body has different colors, scars, and surfaces. A new sketch begins of the woman experiencing a tonic-clonic seizure. Lines are brown on a white canvas. Her face is turned away. We can see one elbow, one hip poked out, and the opposite knee poking out the other way. One breast is visible, and her hair is messy. The lines begin to darken. The words, "You'll never get anywhere like that. You'll never get anywhere like that. You'll never get anywhere like that," appear on the top of the canvas in yellow. The sketch disappears and begins again. The words, "I wondered what terrible thing it was that I had done," appear on the top in yellow and red. The sketch continues. She is drawn, erased, and drawn again. The shot moves in closer to the woman's face and arm. Her head is tilted sideways on her neck in a pose of anguish. Only her mouth is visible. A new sketch begins of the woman having a seizure. She is laying down, but her body is across the top of the canvas with her feet pointing up. It looks like she is floating. Her elbow and knees are bent. The lines have a blue tint. The shading begins and has blues, browns, and blacks. The shading goes outside of her body as well. She is erased. She is drawn again, but only a little bit. The painting disappears, and a sequence of paintings of the woman appear and disappear very quickly. In each painting, she is having a tonic-clonic seizure. A sketch of the woman's face begins. The lines are brown and sketch a mouth, nose, eyes, eyebrows, and brown hair. A large mark is painted in red over her mouth. More strokes are added, extending outside the face and over the nose, a little bit over the eyes. The image switches to a painting of a young girl with her mouth open. In the background, there are blurry figures of other people with their mouths open. The painting quickly flashes to a painting of floating orbs on an orange and red canvas, then switches back. A new painting begins. The same girl's face is being drawn in brown paint. Her mouth is closed. Purple shading is added and played with. Her mouth is erased. Her mouth is redrawn. The purple is added, removed, and played with. Purple music notes come out of the girl's mouth. More and more are added, and they move around her mouth. The purple plays and soon becomes a cloud around the girl's head. The painting fades into the previous painting of the girl with her mouth open and the figures behind her. Stars, sparkles, and paint flecks appear over a black canvas that begins to cover the girl and the figures behind her. The colors fade and a new drawing appears of the girl, slightly older now. Her hair is down around her face and her eyes are closed. More colors are being painted over her face. Shading and splashing continues and fills up the canvas in yellow, oranges, reds. More and more colors are added. It is magic. There are many textures. Nothing is still. Amidst the colors and textures, a mouth appears. The colors fade away, and the red mouth and 2 nostrils are alone on a white canvas. The words, "I took a deep breath and listened to the old brag of my heart," appear. The words, "I am, I am, I am," appear in green. The words fade, so only the mouth against white is left. A new painting appears of the woman's face. Briefly, the 2 mouths meet. The woman's face is covered, and we only see her eye looking at us. The words, "will act as if this were a bad dream," appear. A bad dream. Her entire face is erased. It is only red, orange, and yellow paint. The woman's face emerges from the paint. The words, "I remembered," appear. Everything. Textures, colors, and clarity emerge. A new sketch begins of the woman in child's pose in brown lines on a white canvas. The words, "to the person in the bell jar, blank, stopped as a dead baby." The sketch behind the words changes to dark, stormy colors as more words appear. The world itself is the bad dream. The paint moves, changes, plays. All of the words disappear except for the bad dream. More paint flecks and sparkles are added and moving. There is light, magic. The words, "maybe forgetfulness, like a kind snow should numb and cover them," appear. The word "snow" is spread apart, out of order, and on different parts of the canvas. It falls. The twinkling disappears and the paint changes to red, orange, black paint on white canvas. SW disappears so that only NO remains. The paint moves, changes. The paint almost completely covers the canvas with tones of red, yellow, orange, black. The words, "but they were a part of me," appear on top of moving, swirling yellows, oranges. The paint flashes quickly to a previous painting of the woman having a tonic-clonic seizure. The paint changes again to brush strokes of yellows, browns, oranges. The words remain, "but they were a part of me. They were my landscape." More paint is added with hues of blue, black, red. All of the text fades except for "they were my landscape." The background is black. There is stillness. This is a video essay by Maria Guarino. It was created in collaboration with the following people: Dominique Thiébaut, artist; Noah Luke, co-producer; Ian Bauer, musician, composer, and performer; Alana Guarino, music collaborator; Storm Casey, co-writer of Captions. This video explores the work of The Bell Jar, written by Sylvia Plath,